your Way 31 Storm Tracker forecast.
Well, now that those storms have moved through here, they're a little cooler. I mean, it's kind of nice and it's quiet, which we like as well.
We're starting a quiet period. We're also starting a cooler period. So we just got to get through the rain tonight. So if we take a look at the Way 31 triple Doppler, we got some scattered showers coming into our viewing area. It'll persist as we go throughout the evening hours as well as the early Monday morning hours, particularly just parts of the east side of the I-65 corridor are going to be seeing lots of this scattered showers. So going into Futurecast, starting at 3:30, we're going to be seeing lots of cloud coverage. Again, maybe a rogue shower or two. And as we go further into Monday, we'll again just start with lots of cloud coverage and then again, maybe a scattered shower or two. Forecast lows tonight, it's going to be a cold one. We actually have a pretty tight temperature gradient right now. 49 degrees in Muscle Shoals, 45 in Lawrenceburg, where a cold front has already passed. But as we go to the east of I-65, that cold front hasn't quite passed through yet. We're still in the lower to mid 50s. So it's going to be a colder night, and it's going to be the start of a quiet pattern. So tomorrow is when we start to see this quiet pattern, no severe weather, and then we'll start to see some cooler temperatures behind this cold front that's currently passing through our viewing area. But don't worry, we'll warm up by next week. We'll be back into the 80s. So that's something to look forward to. And as we go to the bus stop tomorrow, it's going to be just a mild start. We're going to be in the lower 50s, lots of cloud coverage. And as you're on your way back from school, we're not going to be changing much. Still going to be in the lower to mid 50s, lots of cloud coverage for your Monday. Again, not going to be fluctuating in temperatures much for tomorrow. We'll start in the low 50s and eventually make our way to the mid 50s by 5 p.m. That's actually when we're going to see our high. We'll see some peaks of sunshine going into the later evening hours, but going to again be dealing with this cloud coverage for the remainder for your Monday. Forecast lows for tomorrow night going to be even colder. We're going to be in the upper 30s to the low 40s, 41 in Decatur, 38 in Huntsville, 39 in Athens, 41 over there in Muscle Shoals. So this is going to be the start of our quiet period, our cold period, and we're not going to be seeing any severe weather going into the next week, which is so great because we've been dealing with a lot of it going into the last few weeks. So it's definitely good to see that we're not going to be dealing with any severe weather. We are going to be dealing with some forecast changes to the temperatures though. So tomorrow we're going to be starting off in the upper 50s. We'll warm up to the 60s by Tuesday, and then by Wednesday, that's when we're going to start to become more seasonable. We're going to be in the upper 60s and then to the mid and lower 70s by Friday. Overnight lows though, that's what's really going to pack the punch. We're going to be at 49 degrees for your low on Monday, and then that's when we dip into the mid or upper to mid 30s, 35 on Wednesday. That's almost below freezing. Don't worry, Thursday and Friday we'll start to warm up. We'll be back into the 50s for overnight lows on Friday. So gotta deal with these colder temperatures, but we get to have a break from the humidity. This is where this cold front is right now. It's pushing that muggy, wet air to the east, and we get to deal with this dry air for the rest of the week. We can see these northerly winds coming out from the north, letting us be drier and feeling that cooler air, which we all love. So going into the next week, we're going to be feeling comfortable outside, which is definitely good. And we're also going to be seeing lots of sunshine. We have a small rain chance going into Thursday and Friday, but otherwise, we're going to be dealing with pretty great temperatures. I mean, it's going to be a little chilly to start the work week. We're going to be in the lower 60s, but by midweek, we'll be back into the 70s, and then by the weekend, we'll be into the 80s.
Yeah, and that's what we remember from last week, and also it's a little bit lower than that, but we're going to wish we had these temperatures in a couple
months. In a couple weeks, we will.
It's good stuff. Thanks, Laine.